Hello, hello. Welcome or welcome back. For those of you who don't know me, my name's Laura. I'm a fashion educator, and my mission is to become your go to source for diverse histories of global fashion. In today's Loose Thoughts, I share some ideas about personal style, shopping, or actually unshopping in the holidays, and what I think might be the antidote to consuming aimlessly and mindlessly. This is part of a biweekly series of loose thoughts where I share basically half formed ideas and reflections that I believe are part of my quest to challenge the fashion canon and redress fashion into a better future. So let's begin. Dear fashion friends, it's that time of the year again where everyone's starting to get into holiday mood, myself surprisingly included. For several years, I haven't been a big fan of the holidays, but this time I seem to have reconnected with the joy of Christmas that I used to experience as a child. Maybe I have the lights and window displays that have spread across London to blame. Or maybe it has to do with the nostalgia resulting from missing all my past homes on what I call the right side of the Atlantic these days. While I'm loving the holiday spirit, I have mixed feelings about holiday shopping. So, as has become usual when I can't make up my mind about things, I'm coming here to share my loose thoughts and in the process, I hope, untangle some of my ideas. With the holidays fast approaching, we're technically back in prime shopping season, though I sometimes feel that shopping season never really ends. We're constantly being offered a million excuses to consume, the start of a new year or a stage in life, events and celebrations in any form or significance, changing seasons, whether natural or human made. Pretty much everything has become a reason to encourage us to buy. By keeping our desires to consume active, the endless cycles of consumption keep moving and brands keep making their profits. And this, of course, also applies to secondhand goods, but I'll leave that topic for another day. At the same time, though, more and more of us are starting to feel completely disconnected from our clothes and are struggling to find joy in getting dressed. At least I do. And I know that many of my friends do too. In fact, the dread of getting dressed has become an ongoing conversation topic, even with the people who I've never considered to be fashionistas in my life. Think, for example, one of my straight male mathematician friends from college, or a friend who prides herself of living her best life in workout clothes. Even my dad. My theory is that we've learned to build our wardrobes mindlessly and aimlessly. So getting dressed becomes more of a chore than a daily form of self care. By shopping just because we're told to, we're completely forgetting that getting dressed can help us truly connect with our identity and in the process enjoy every single one of our embodied lived experiences. By shopping just because there's a discount, and there's way too many of those these days, we're failing to recognize the beauty and power of developing our personal style. Such a personal style, I've concluded after years of overanalyzing my very own, very personal fashion practices, is created using three main ingredients: values, style, and identity. Put in other words, there's no personal style unless it aligns with our values, it's rooted in our lifestyle, and it reflects our complex, multifaceted, and ever evolving identities. What I'm only just starting to realize is that reconnecting with the three main aspects of personal style can be exactly the antidote we need to actually reshape our shopping habits, and in turn, perhaps also contribute to redressing fashion as a whole. I am aware, though, that it's pretty much impossible to totally stop buying, especially when we're being bombarded with information that pushes us to shop all the time. But as you probably already suspect, I'm a firm believer that every small action counts, and we can all together make a difference. I also have a suspicion that by reconnecting with our true personal style, we can successfully resist impulse buying. To prove my theory, because yes, I'm a fashion scholar through and through after all, I've decided to do a little social experiment and I'd love if you could participate. So, that being said, drum roll please. Okay, now I'm being a weirdo. That being said, I'd like to invite you to a 5-day unshopping challenge next week, starting on Thursday and going through the most intense days of mindless consumption and aggressive discounts of the year. Every day of the challenge, I'll share a little action that we can all take to stop the cycle of impulse buying, but it doesn't mean that you don't get to shop at all if you don't want to, or if you want to. Whatever, you got the point. I'll be taking every single one of those actions with you and I'll be live reporting them on Instagram and on Substack chat. I might also report back with any additional loose thoughts that result from the challenge. So please, please do come back for more. Now, before I leave, I have two more quick pieces of news to share. First, the next session of our Redressing Fashion Club is this Sunday, November 24th, and there are still some open spots if anyone wants to join. And if you can't join this month, we are here every month, usually on the last Sunday of the month, so hopefully you can join some other time. And second, we are crowdfunding to support our work at the Fashion and Race database these days. And it would be super, super helpful if you could donate something, if you can. And if not, if you can help us spread the word. To end, if you have thoughts about unshopping, personal style, the holidays, anything else, please, please, please share your ideas by leaving a comment, reaching out to me on social media, or replying to my email newsletter. I'd love to know what you think. As always, thank you for reading, watching, and joining the conversation. Until next time.